Sister Wives Meri Brown finally reveals truth about her divorce, and Sister Wives Maddie Brown shares Garrison's sad feelings. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Sister Wives star Maddie Brown Brush has recently begun to share more details about her life off-screen. Admittedly, she struggles to understand when a relationship is truly toxic, since she was exposed to people she shouldn't have been. Along with her reflection on relationships, she also shares some of the sad feelings she has after losing her brother, Garrison Brown. Undoubtedly, Sister Wives star Maddie Brown Brush has made her mark as she has taken a stance against her dad, Cody Brown. Since she is enforcing boundaries of respect to protect herself and her kids from relationships that aren't healthy for her, Cody isn't invited. Additionally, fans appreciate the strides that Maddie is making with her mom, Janelle Brown with Tata Farms. However, they are being genuine about struggling along the way. While they are getting everything aligned, Maddie has started a podcast, The Authentic Society. The description says, "Join us as we navigate the everyday realities of life." Seemingly, she wants an open platform to discuss raw information without judgment. Likewise, Maddie wants honest, respectful discussions about topics that can be hard. During a recent episode, she talked about the sad feelings she confronted with after her brother, Garrison Brown's death. On Maddie Brown Brush's podcast, The Authentic Society, she discusses an evil that most people in our society fall victim to every day. She shares that influencers have changed the game for how people view their lives. Maddie expresses how sad she is that social media has become a highlight reel for the world to see. Unfortunately, it has created an effect that skews how people view each other. Since everyone seems to be naturally drawn to comparison, Maddie shares a very sad memory she has of Garrison Brown. Unmistakably, she knows that no one has it all figured out, but she knows that when comparison becomes consuming, it is a major factor in mental health. For instance, Garrison was plagued with the comparison game. Sadly, Sister Wives star Maddie Brown Brush reflected on how much social media weighed on Garrison Brown while he was alive. Admittedly, after Garrison's passing, Maddie made a huge shift in her social media presence. She says, "That was like a big thing. After my brother died, I stopped doing filters. He used to talk about so much. He compared himself to social media, and this is something all my siblings have talked about and my mom, he always felt like he was behind in life." Then Maddie Brown adds, "So that was the comparison game, like where you are in your life, your career, he always felt like he was lacking. He would talk about it, and he was like, Instagram, social media is a highlight reel, and you have to remember that. And if you looked at Instagram, you would think his life was perfect. He had his struggles. It's so important to remember what you are looking at is not the reality of the situation. And the comparison between that person, you can't." Then she gives a quote, "You can't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 10. Because it is very different." Maddie says, "What's for them is for them, and what's for you is for you, and nobody can take that from you." On TikTok, someone reminds others, "Comparison is the thief of joy." Someone else adds, "That makes me sad for Garrison. All we ever saw was a devoted son and brother, and he was still so young." Another person says, "I talk to so many young men who think their mid-20s is too late to change their lives. They genuinely believe that stuff." Someone challenges, "We have to change that narrative for them." Another TikToker compliments Maddie Brown, "I'm so glad she's talking about this. I find social media is where people get depressed and compare their lives. It's a real thing we do not talk about. While it is a natural evil, the comparison game has to stay in check." Maddie Brown Brush recommends that people take a step back and challenge the social norms. Even so, she knows reality can be misleading, and it is important to take time away from the curated lives people display on social media. She says to take breaks and understand when it is a compulsion to be discontent with life. Instead, she focuses on having gratitude right where she is. However, she still plans and strives for goals. Comments on YouTube. Maddie, you are wise beyond your years. Another person adds, I don't mind surrounding myself with people who are doing better than me, but the key is to be inspired by them instead of being envious. Additionally, someone remembers the treasure of contentment. The secret to having it all is knowing that you already do. Although some Sister Wives fans are already done with the podcast, others find it refreshing. One fan says they found a pleasant surprise in Maddie Brown's podcast. They say, I am not a podcast person, or if I really want specific info from an expert, I'll put it on 2x speed so I can get it over with. This podcast is totally different. Came for a Sister Wives tea, just being honest, but definitely staying for the authenticity and goodness of these women. Thank you for putting this conversation out into the world. What do you think about Maddie Brown Brush's message about minimizing comparison? Do you think her point about social media presenting the best of people is affecting the mental health of many individuals? Do you struggle with comparison? Are you ready for a new episode of Sister Wives? Drop your comments below. Sister Wives stars Kody and Meri Brown have officially said goodbye to their spiritual marriage. But as viewers recall, they already left their legal marriage behind long before. At the time, Meri insisted it was her idea to divorce Kody. But was that really so? Read on to see what other viewers think actually happened. In a now-deleted Reddit post, the OP suggested that Robin Brown was planting the seeds of divorce in Meri's head the entire time. They insinuated that Robin was gaslighting Meri. After all, Meri was the one who initially brought up divorce so Kody could marry Robin and adopt her children. But was this true? Or did Kody and Robin manipulate Meri into offering to legally end her marriage? Meri was talked into the legal divorce. Didn't they state on the show that it was talked about and that Meri volunteered, Kody? Another Reddit user chimed in. She was so devastated when signing the papers in the lawyer's office. It wasn't just shuffling papers. Meri also stated that Kody was playing nice for about a month after the divorce, and then, my interpretation, kicked her to the curb. I could see Janelle or Christine confirm at some point that the divorce story, as we saw it on the show, was fake. In recent episodes, Meri confirmed that Kody said she would earn his love when she checked off his list of to-dos. He never really authentically loved her. Was offering up a legal divorce on the list? Overall, viewers seem to agree that Kody and Robin heavily played a role in manipulating Meri. Other Reddit users wrote, the fact that Meri cried is proof that she saw the legal marriage as a trophy she could hold over the other wives. She even had the certificate framed and hanging on her wall. It shouldn't matter who is legally married to him. Only the spiritual marriages should count. I'm sure initiate a legal divorce so Robin can have it was on the list of things Kody gave Meri that she needed to do. So yes, Meri initiated it, but not really. It was fake. Does anyone really think Meri was thinking about doing it, unprompted, for 2 years and actually contacted a lawyer and had the paperwork drawn up as a surprise for Kody? No, she was so upset signing the papers while Kody and Robin were trying to contain their excitement. It was pathetic. Do you think Sister Wives faked the storyline about Meri offering to legally terminate her marriage? Add your own thoughts and ideas to the conversation below. Follow TV shows It.s online to keep up with the latest Sister Wives news and updates. Catch the new episode at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on December 29. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube Fox Gossip 24 channel and stay with us.